Thank you, and thank you once again. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I want to tell you that I do appreciate sharing this wisdom with my friends, with the world. I actually feel very happy because I love this work that I'm really doing today. My friends and my colleagues, today I would like to share with you something very, very, very important. I would actually like to start with a story. Those people who are in Africa, those people who are in Europe, those people who are in Asia, those people who are in the United States of America, those people who are living in the islands, in the oceans, the middle of the oceans, wherever you are, I want to remind you that you have roots. You have roots. Respect your roots. That's when you will know the future. So today's content is respect your roots, know your future. If you don't know where you're coming from, then you don't know where you're heading to. You don't know where you're going, actually. That's what it means. Respect your roots, know your future. I'll be giving this content, just giving it an example. Or you know a tree has roots. So if the stem and the branches, if you don't read all those ones, they depend on the roots. So it's like a human being. Whatever we are doing today, it depends on our roots. It depends on where we are coming from. It depends on where we came from. It depends on the roots. The roots where you actually came from. You know, most of the people, they look at their future, they look at where they are, but they easily forget their roots. If you forget your roots, then just know one time you will actually forget your future and you'll actually forget where you're going. At the end of the day, you'll be blindfolded. So if you forget where you're coming from, then it is very easy to forget where you're heading to. So the content of today, it is in relation with that. Respect your roots and know your future. Respect your childhood. You know, most of us, of course, we grown up from different places. You know, you have friends there, you know, childhood friends. You have parents, you know, you have relatives. You know, you had neighbors. So don't forget such people. Because, you know, some people, actually they shaped you. You know, you are today, you are person of today, you know, determined on what you actually, you know, those are the shapers. Those are the people who helped to shape you. Those are the people who actually contributed to your success. So don't forget about those people. Those are the roots that I'm talking about. Respect what you went through. You know, many people have, you know, a different history. You know your history. You know what you went through. You know how you passed through many issues and many challenges. You know better than any other person. You know yourself. So respect that. Don't forget about that. So the moment you think back and see, you know, your childhood, you know, your youthful days, you know, then you actually you will respect your future and you will shape the way to the destiny. Just know that, you know, the people, the environment, the schools that you really went through, don't forget about that. So many people forget. So many people forget communities that they came from. After growing up, after education, after getting good jobs, they completely forget about their roots. Why do you forget about the schools that you went to in primary school? Why do you forget about the secondary schools that you actually forget? Why do you forget about the neighbors? Or maybe your mother or your father, when they were not there, maybe they used to leave you when you are little. They used to leave you at the neighbor's house. So you know, then now, why can't you remember that? Why can't you actually appreciate those people? So why are you forgetting now? Those are the people that shaped you. Those are the people that shaped your future. because they could have done something wrong. And maybe, you are today wouldn't be there. So respect your roots. Don't forget. If you really forget your roots, then it means you will forget the branches. When you see a tree, the branches are shining all the time. But they don't know actually what the time the shining of the branches, the shining of the leaves are actually the roots. Because the roots are the ones, getting food, getting water, getting nutrients that makes the leaves shining and looking nice. If you see a flower, it flowers and it looks nice. But so many people actually concentrate on that. You see the flower, say, oh, the flower is nice, it's shining, but you forget actually it is shining because of the roots. That's the reason why actually it is shining. And there is nobody who pays attention to the roots. Actually, the roots are supposed to be appreciated and say, oh, wow, the roots are doing a good job. So we should actually appreciate the roots because they are making the flower, they are making the tree beautiful. So what actually makes you shining, what makes you like a flower is the roots, the parents, the neighbors, the relatives, the maids that actually helped you to, to come up. Those who were babysitting you, they are very, very important. But how many people are remembering those roots? Don't forget your roots. Very, very important. The roots actually, they are the foundation of your life. They are the foundation of everything. Learn and improve on your history. Try to find out, your childhood, try to find out, what you went through so that you can really use that to help others or to support others. The moment you know that one, and then you're good to go. Don't forget your roots, your future, your future. Whatever you're doing right now, just know, the foundation was the roots. So you find some people now, they're staying in the cities. But maybe when they were little, when they were children, so they grown up from the villages, or maybe they even started from the villages. But right now, they don't want to go back to the villages. They're like, oh no, how can I go to the villages? The roads are not good, You are forgetting very fast. Thank you for forgetting where you actually came from. You are because of that community. You are because of those neighbors. You are because of the parents. It's really, sometimes actually find some people, they say, oh, my parent is not looking nice. Oh, my parent, you don't even actually want to take your friends home. You don't want to take them back, Why can't you go and improve those communities? The moment you become powerful, why are you forgetting the communities that actually shaped you, the communities that manufactured you? You are manufactured by those communities. You are shaped by those communities. Don't forget those communities. They are very, very important. Those are the roots that I'm really talking about. Those are the roots. So if you forget to water the roots, so it is very easy. The tree will actually become, the tree will be dry. So if you forget about your parents, if you forget about the church that used to, pray for you, that shaped you, if you forget about the schools that you went through, so they are going to dry completely. And then at the end of the day, you are a minister, you are a member of parliament, you are a teacher, you are a manager, you are a strong businessman. And then you're like, oh, where did you study from? Oh, my school in the village. Where is it? Is it there? If you don't watering, during the dry season, the trees actually sheds off. The tree sheds off, and you find all the leaves. If they don't get enough nutrients, so it is not going to come back again. So you need to go back and water, water those roots. So if I'm talking about like watering the roots, make sure your parents are in good condition. They are good, they are okay. They are not starving. They are not really starving. Make sure that they have good shelter. The basic needs, do they have the basic needs? Are you really forgetting about your parents? Are you forgetting about those people who really matter in your life, who shaped you? Don't forget. Try to water. Watering means, the moment you get your savings, pay back. Give them some money. Buy for them sugar, soap. Give them something. Send some money back home so that really people can recognize, there are churches. We have churches. We have religious institutions there. Don't forget about those religious institutions. I know, most of us maybe will stay in the cities, but still, we have roots. At least keep keep with them. Don't forget, many people have completely forgotten about their communities, have completely forgotten about their roots. Not really, my friends, my sisters and my brothers. This is the time. The moment you watch this video, just know that you should really think about going back into those communities and you do something. If we don't combine our efforts and work together and we develop those communities, who are going to develop them? We left the communities undeveloped. We came into the cities, we came into the towns, and then we left them there. There are still people, very important persons, very important people. Still people are coming up like us who grown up from the villages. So let us not really forget about that. Those are the roots. There are many, many things that you really need to think about your roots. So don't forget about the roots. So I hope you are really getting me. Sharing wisdom is something good, so we need to learn from each other. I request that you share my videos to your colleagues. I request that you subscribe so that we keep, sharing together. Remember, the new technologies depend on the old technologies. Every now and then we get new phones, we get new cars, different, new designs. But those new designs depends on the old designs. Everything, any improved product depends on the old technology. So if we forget about that, if we forget about roots, any improved person, any nice looking person depends on the old, bad looking person, or maybe that person who was not putting on shoes while going to school, that person who was not putting on nicely, like my coat. If you really know my history, like when I was in primary school and you see, oh, this is the guy on YouTube, you are like, oh, this is the guy. So that's what I'm talking about. So the new technologies actually depends on the old technologies. So the improved people, improved person that we are seeing right now, they came from those roots. So don't forget about that. Remember, God is always with us. He will always be besides us. He will help us if we try to remember our roots, and then we shall succeed. We shall be very good examples in this community, and people will use us to do good things. People will use us to do good work, and then we shall support each other and develop this world. I thank you very, very much, and I would like to say once again, subscribe, share my videos with your colleagues so that we learn from each other. God bless you and bless you once again. All the best. Thank you.